Hi everybody, I would really like to share this guided meditation with you, connecting to Mother Nature, connecting to this perspective that Mother Nature has, and really using this practice as often as you need to just take some time out, come back to your breath, come back to that sense of inner calm. Get some space back in the mind, helping us to feel less overwhelmed, less anxious, and giving us the ability, once we've done this meditation, hopefully, to go back into our life, into our day, and do the many things that we need to do with clarity and with grace. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position, or if you would prefer, you can do this meditation lying down. So just make sure that however you're choosing to be, that you're supported and that you're comfortable. So if you are going to sit for meditation, then it's really nice to create a posture where you have a long spine. And sometimes it can be helpful to sit on something that will tilt your pelvis forward, and that will help to elongate your spine. And it will also help to stop any compression in the lumbar spine as well. So if you need to pause the video, do that now, grab whatever you need, and then hit play when you're ready to meditate. Okay, so we're going to close our eyes and invite you to just spend the first few moments of this meditation just beginning to let yourself soften. So it's really important when we meditate that we don't rush into the practice. We need time to let everything just settle. So if you need to move the body a little bit as well, so if you need to fidget, roll the shoulders, roll the hips from side to side if you're lying down, maybe take the head from side to side too. And then what we'll do is we'll take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And a big out the mouth. We're going to do that 2 more times. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. And a big out the mouth. And then last one like that, breathing in. Exhale completely. And then allow your mouth to close gently. Relaxing the tongue. Can you also relax through your jaw, through your forehead, let the back of the skull relax. Tops of the shoulders away from the ears. And start to guide your breath down into your low belly. And as you do this, just noticing if perhaps you have only been breathing into the upper part of your lungs, breathing only into the chest. Just noticing what it feels like to start to guide the breath lower down into the body. And then you start to feel how when you breathe down into the belly, you make all this space for your lungs. So feel your lungs inflating from the bottom all the way up to the top, full expansion. And as you exhale, concentrate on letting go of that breath completely. See if you can lengthen that exhale so that it's either as long as the inhale or longer. And we'll do that for a few rounds. So as you inhale, breathe down, guiding the breath into the low belly. Creating space, feel the breath moving up through the body into your heart. Exhale completely. eventually this breath starts to feel a little bit more natural. If you notice as you're concentrating that you're tensing up in the upper body, in the muscles of the face, find some softness once again. Don't try so hard. We are actually designed to breathe in this way. So all we're doing when we do breathing practice is just getting ourselves out the way and allowing the body to do the very thing that it is designed to do. And this is a common thing that happens in meditation and in yoga too, is we try too hard. So just soften, let it happen. Find your own rhythm. And now in this centered and hopefully more spacious way, I invite you now to bring to mind your favourite place in nature. And really let your mind take you there, to picture it in all its detail. How does it smell? How does it feel to be there? What does it sound like in that environment? What is the weather like? You need to look down at your feet in this environment and just ground into the earth. So what earth here is under your feet? Is it soil? Is it sand? Is it pebbles? And wriggle your toes, feeling into the texture of that ground beneath your feet. Keeping your awareness on your breath, deepening your breath once again, breathing in this environment, breathing in that beautiful fresh air. And then I'd like you to focus on something in this environment that you can understand to be ancient. So it depends where you are. So if you're in the forest, can you find what you think might be the oldest tree? Maybe you find a rock. Maybe it's the ocean itself. And I want you to move towards that object, that scene, whatever it is you're connecting to, and then focus your mind on this part of nature. So I was reading an article the other day about protected woodlands, and the article speaks about this oak tree in Sherwood Forest here in the UK, and it is 1,000 years old. 1,000 years old. So I just want you to think about that for a moment and apply the same amount of years to the object or the part of nature that you're connecting with. You can even imagine that that is a lot longer. But start to think about the many, many things that this tree or this rock or these waters or this forest has witnessed. Think of all the things that they have seen. The wars, times of peace, the many, many illnesses, the protests, the destruction and the new growth. Think of all the times the seasons have turned, all the many times the moon has waxed and waned. And see if you can start to allow your mind to enter into that spaciousness of perspective, to almost become a witness to the time that we are now in. And with that wisdom of the elders, that wisdom of Mother Earth, Gaia, we can acknowledge and recognize that this too will pass. This too will pass. Nothing in nature is permanent. In fact, the only thing that is permanent in our human experience is impermanence, transience. Start to allow that understanding to soothe your mind and your heart as you begin to acknowledge that it won't always be this hard. And there might be times again when it is, but there is this ebb and this flow, this rise and this fall. And what we can do when we find ourselves in these experiences, knowing that they're not permanent, is we can ask, what is the teaching here? What can I learn from this experience? And how can I use that to grow, to evolve, to develop my wisdom, my compassion, my love, my understanding? And using this life and its many, many experiences to transform our hearts, so that when we leave this world, we leave with a greater capacity for love. So placing your hands to your heart space, breathing into your heart center, asking that question again, what is the teaching here? What can my heart learn from these challenging times? And almost feel as if you're asking that question not just of yourself, but commune with nature, commune with Mother Earth. Ask, what is the teaching? And listen to the trees, the tides, the rocks, the stones, the crystals, whatever it is that you're focusing on. Listen and receive. you feel like you've received the wisdom from the earth, resting the backs of the palms onto the knees or onto the floor if you're lying down, palms facing up. Steadying your breath. Once again, feeling your feet on the earth. So picturing yourself in that environment, looking down at your feet, scrunching your toes into the earth beneath your feet, breathing in that fresh air, feeling empowered by the wisdom you have received, feeling calmed by the perspective that you've tuned into. And beginning to bring your awareness into your body in this moment. Start to bring your awareness back into the room that you're in, tuning into the sounds. Start to wriggle through your fingers, wriggle through your toes. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Gently and slowly start to open the eyes, bringing yourself back into the here and the now. So what I would recommend after that meditation is to just make a note of your experience, particularly the messages that you received, the sense of what the teaching is right now. And this might change on a daily basis. There will be different teachings in all of our experiences. So one day our teaching might be, I need to be more patient. I need to learn to let go a little bit of my control. The next day it might be compassion. The next day it might be acceptance. Like this, moving each day. So for me personally, this meditation practice has been really, really helpful. And it doesn't have to be a formal thing each time where you sit down and you do the full, I think this will end up being about 20 minutes long. This can be a few moments of just breathing and bringing those images to mind. So whether it's that ancient oak tree or you're just in your own garden and you're just looking at the plants. And one thing that I've been doing too is every day just looking at every plant in the garden and just noticing the changes, as there's changes every day, particularly in spring because everything is dedicated to growth. There might be a new bud on the tree or a new flower that's appeared, and it's just helping to tune into, okay, that's right, this isn't permanent. There is a sense of movement and there is a sense of moving forward, even though for a lot of us at the moment we feel paused. It feels like we're standing still and nothing's happening. But actually there is, look at the moon every night, look at the changes there, that waxing and that waning. And actually what we may find is we start tuning into these rhythms of nature that we have ignored for so long, because now there's an opportunity to look beyond the distractions of our modern world and tune into nature for comfort. So I really invite you to do that. And when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel anxious, when it feels like things are really bleak, dark, get off your phone for a little bit. It's important to stay informed at the moment, of course, but we don't need to be informed 24 hours a day, and there's a lot of nonsense on the internet at the moment as well. So get off your phone, take a few moments, whether it's this video 20 minutes or it's a couple of moments, and just say to yourself, this too will pass, this isn't permanent, what can I learn? You know, like this. So we're always using our experiences to move forward, to grow, just like nature. Okay, I really, really hope that this meditation is helpful to you, and I'm hoping to record many things to share with you, because like everybody else, I am staying at home. So any requests, please let me know, and I will try my best. And yeah, just take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Okay, thank you. Namaste.